Good evening, chaps and chapettes, Roggor here, and welcome back to Baruk-Gunud, the lonely volcano. Last time, we opened up the pub, and we've just had some elves visits. They're just leaving at the moment. They said they had a nice enough time, although the horrible demon thing that's got a name that sounds like some sort of venereal disease is hanging around. Hopefully not for much longer. Okay, we got a siege. And it's the hobbits. Stupid suicidal little bastards. Oh crumbly, there's quite a lot of them. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Because it's a siege, I can't just simply hole up because because what they'll annihilate my two freaking geothermals and my solars, and I can't move them anywhere else. If I come to think of it, I really shouldn't have all my power stuff right out in the open like that. Either way, I'm gonna have to go out there and fight them. So Diver, who was hurt off screen thanks to freaking cat attack, they're gonna have to stay in bed for a tick because they really are too wounded. And gonna have to force the pussies to armour up. Ah, crap, their stuff has turned up already. What shells have they got? Damn it, can't see. Holy crap, they build quickly. Again, this is proven to be another problem with having only one exit. It's these bloody sieges. Even if they do blat that lot, at the very least, if they once they've built the mortars, I'll have mortars, and then I can just simply return fire. Because the one good thing about sieges like this is if you manage to mortar them before they start firing mortars, then they just start to charge in, they stop building, they just become a normal raid. Okay, I'm actually just looking at them, and I think maybe it's because it's the hobbits, but I think they're bugged. They're not firing anything. Huh. Alright, well once everyone turns up... Able. God damn it, the T1s are so slow. Once these guys turn up, I'm going to be getting a nice firing line going, so if I have it there... that'll be fine, because they're going to be coming in straight with melee. There's loads of them. I'm just going to have to do what I can. I know it's a small target, guys, but could one of you hit somebody? Okay, there they go. Oh, free kill. They're still just hanging around. Okay, good job, snipers. I mean, they are using anti-material rifles. They're normally meant to kill buildings rather than 3-foot tall little people. Is this incredibly cheap and boring? Yes, it is. It's also working spectacularly well. Okay, there we are. That's finally triggered them. Okay, you guys get thick back into the firing line. Oh yeah, that's... oh yeah, now they're fleeing. Right, so that was very easy, very well done, snipers. And we have a survivor, Isengard. So, have Nararancha capture him, have... oh, and another one, Isgrim. Okay, that went very well indeed. It seems that whatever attacks this place instinctively knows who's preggers. Tony got on a few scratches, otherwise alright, but all in all, that went very, very well. It helped the fact that they were tiny, tiny little morons and had no frickin' ranged weapons whatsoever, but hey, I am not the complaining. Well, one of the prisoners died en route, but we have managed to capture Isengard. Recruitment difficulty 49%. Okay, so he's actually rather recruitable. What is he good at? Feckin' nothing. Okay, fine, that's a release then. Nice, siege survived. Got a lot of stuff to trade as well. And as soon as everyone's had a nice little nap, we'll get our new mortars installed. Although we are going to have to make some frickin' ammunition for them. Also very handy, we got a ton of survival meals from them. They learnt from the starvation last time. They just didn't learn about, you know, any form of projectile weaponry whatsoever. So I can now send one of my guys out quite a hell of a long distance with that much food. Okay, so we got a caravan coming in with Miri's uncle apparently, but finally we have this alert. We've had plenty of alerts for Doth Nosferatu, Doth Vampire, but now we got this. Thorin is a werewolf. Silver weapons or special tactics may be required if they become hostile. And according to my little thing here, it is 1 day until the next full moon. So Thorin is going to be going absolutely dogshit. God damn it, which one of you buggers was it? I've completely forgotten. Oh dear. If he turns while they're in the tunnel, that's going to be a lot of dead bastards. But if that makes these guys hostile to me as well... Politics is stupid. If they go into my little trading spot in the hole in the wall, at the very least, what I can do is I could build a reinforced door there, and then maybe, if this happens again and someone turns, whilst they're in there, I can just slam the door shut and ignore the screams. Now a bunch of naked people have turned up. Right, well, hole in the wall's over there. Ignore the traders. And Naransha, as per his rather elven charms, is attempting to woo a bunch of naked people hanging around in a dark bar. Oh, Khazad Daban wants us to help with the harvest. Well, I'll certainly have a look at doing that, because that can be a very good source of food, that little event. It does send people away for some time, and I still don't know what's going to happen with this freaking werewolf thing. You know, I have a feeling Twilight it ain't. Now Diver is pregnant. Was she pregnant before? I'm trying to remember. Yes, no, she was. She had a miscarriage. Tony had a son die. That was it. Come on, I want to see what happens when a werewolf turns up inside this joint. So it may be a case if I still have the traders outside, or at the very least in the field of fire, the frickin' turrets. Oh god, more bloody malnutrition. Hold on, are we having the same... We're having the same nonsense happen again. Well, this is what this entire playthrough is going to be in my mind, the one where everyone's starved to death. Not because of me. Should be a first. Well, seeing as how I'm not going to have a werewolf on my hands, I will need to send off those harvesters back to Khazad Daban. Okay, so that's those guys set off on making a little caravan. There they go. They're going to load up Dromedary number 1, who's yet to be named. Well, I suppose what I could do is, I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to have Isengard recruited, because although he's useless at everything, what I can do is I can make his prioritizations just 2, which is clean this freaking filthy fortress, and train the animals. Because even though he's going to be crap at it at first, if that's all he does, legitimately all he does, and that's absolutely fine. That'll earn you keep, lad. Our little naked visitors are leaving. They were absolutely stunned. A score of 100 I got for them. With the elves, I scored 50 dead on. So, looks like naked human tribals are a lot easier to please than high elves. Who'da thunk? Yeah, we got the starvation glitch again. And like I said, they're starving with food in their pockets. And annoyingly, unlike guests, I can't ask them to leave, because with guests there is a little button where you can get them to, you know, feck off. Fortunately, not with these muppets. There we are. Isengard has finally joined. Congratulations. You are quite literally the tiny cleaner and camel fondler. Congrats. Oh well, look at the trading problem this way. I'm getting a lot of organs. And there he goes, literally cleaning up who knows how many years worth of muck. Kind of a shame that you really do need to have a dedicated cleaner. Well, same as before, some of them are leaving. Some of them are T-posing to establish dominance. Most are simply just lying on the floor starving to death. Durin, Arimba and Diver have turned up at the 4 original lads' old home of Khazad Daban to help with the harvest. That's quite handy, because basically what happens is that you get a huge wodge of raw produce you can take back, hence my taking a long geometry number 1. Don't just hate when people have finished reading a book and they just chuck it somewhere. I bet the spines are freaking broken. Well, I'll give credit to Isengard. He is working incredibly flipping fast. Give him that. That's a good thing, because once he's tidied up the fortress, he can then get on to training the animals, which is kind of the point I let him hang around, although I do kind of like how his name is Isengard, and he's wearing skull armour and a skull mask. I like it when things are thematic like that. Oh, some more have finally decided to leave after literally having all of their friends drop dead around them. Ah, here we go. The harvest was an overwhelming success. So, the Hill Clan relations have improved by 7, and we got 500 frickin' beans. Hooroo. And also, experience points in the event itself. Why that basic stuff is not there, I have no idea. Wait, divers downed? Oh, food poisoning. Ah, well, that's... What can you do? Whoa, okay now. This is the little evil table where I'm doing all the extracting of the organs. Butcher for organs gets you 1 or 2. Medically extract gets you... all of them. Wow. That's incredibly handy. More dwarves in the pub. Small group this time. A little bit light on the booze. Hopefully that'll change soon. Duran's caravan is still taking forever. Diver just keeps getting food poisoning over and over and over again. I mean, seriously, I just want to get you to that point, because what I want to do is I want to have... is it Duran or is it a Rimba? I can never remember. No, it's Duran. I want him to stop off and visit here, the mystical shaman. Here, which is an event which pops up and you just say yes, pay a bunch of silver or not, and then it turns up on the map. And if you send a pawn there, or colonist, or frickin' dungeon dweller, whatever you like to call them, if you send one of them there and they've got a missing body part, it regenerates it. But if you've got multiple bits cut off, it regenerates the one at random. So hopefully if I send Duran, he might get his leg back. So once again, thanks to glitchy stupidity, I now have a shed ton of organs lying around in my fridge. Normally I would be concerned. Ooh, okay. Wow. Tony, whilst very heavily pregnant with Miri's child, I might add, has pursued Narrowranger by playfully making fun of his punctuality. Narrowranger responded well and is now Tony's lover. Tony and Narrowranger now want to sleep together, consider a son in a double bed. Tony, married to Miri, has begun an affair. Wow. Okay. Miri, you seem rather unconcerned about the whole "you've just been cucked, mate." Yeah, Narrowranger and Tony might be getting a -5 debuff from not sleeping in the same bed together, but no. You know what? No. I'm hearing the song. I really wish I had a radio in this pub so like I could just play like American Woman right now or something about this bitch. Just reminding ourselves of her mind. She is extremely laid back, extroverted, naive and emotional, so that would explain all of that. But how on earth that ties into her logic, I don't bleeding know. Though she's less thoughtful. Oh, she's not empathetic or compassionate whatsoever. So, oh, there we go. That answers that. And Dwarves got a 100%. Not nice. In the distance, a tittering laugh is heard, mocking any human. Something is coming. Okay, we got another star vampire coming. Oh, you are kidding me. A solar flare has begun. So the turrets are out of action. Also, a meteorite just dropped a lump of solid jade. That's handy. Let's see. Who have we got? Flint and there and... Wow, okay, we've got our 3 pussies. And our decent fighters are out. Right, okay. Don't care that you guys are freaking tired. You are going to arm the fuck up, because we have got an Eldritch Aura from Beyond the Void to kill, and we don't have Durin to headbutt it to death this time. Tittering laugh is heard once again, mocking an inhuman. Prepare quickly. That's what I'm freaking trying to do. Okay, everyone's armed and armoured. Last time it teleported right in the middle here. So, in that case, let's see, who have we got? Okay, right, all of these guys are not very good whatsoever at fighting. So in that case, we'll do Miri and Abel up front. Mainly because one's a robot, one I frankly don't care if dies or not. Alright, and Tony right at the back, because I ain't making that mistake again. Right. Come on, you intergalactical arsehole. Where are you? Well, still hasn't turned up. And yet it is going to piss off the non-violent guys that they've been given weapons. Idiots. But what I've done is I've set them all into an area where they can only stay in this main chunk of the fortress here. And with the rain in the thunderstorm, it doesn't matter that a few lightning strikes happen out and about, because the weather will put it out for me. I mean, the tittering laugh thing was the Star Vampire last time. It'd be grand if it could be something like Dark Young. That'd be fantastic. I've got the solar flares out. That's very, very handy. Now I've got my turrets back. Ooh, well, I'm gonna have to get Flint to drop out of the whole shebang, because he is quite pissed. Oh, well, Duran and Co have turned back up again. Hopefully it doesn't turn up while they're out and about, or at the very least just teleports in, or whatever nonsense occurs. I'm gonna lift the lockdown. It has been an entire day and night. You know, I can't have them hiding indoors all the flipping time. Just have to trust to Providence when the bloody thing does turn up. If it does, then Duran's going to be around to kick this one in the tank. Well, I've looked all over the map for the bloody Star Vampire. I can't see it anywhere. I think it's the one where it is invisible until it attacks somebody. So it might be chilling invisibly somewhere in the corner here, and it's until someone goes outside that they actually get attacked. Because if I go to the history and I look here for events, Star Vampire attack. Distinct lack of stars or vampires. So we may have a little bugger sitting around the outside somewhere, waiting to strike. Or maybe he'll just eat the next set of traders that turn up. That'd be handy. So I think I'll leave our little visit to Baruk-Gunud here for the moment. A little bit of a quiet one, little bit of exploration this time. The pub's doing stellar. I am so pleased with how the pub's doing, because that is going to prove to be a massive money spinner as time goes on. It's probably given me maybe 3,000 silver so far. Very, very nice indeed. However, what I really, really do need to do is at some point I need to get my research guys onto weapons, because so far we've been lucky. There's been glitches, there's been very, very weak opponents in very strong scenarios, which if it had been the other way around we would have been screwed. And hopefully, since I've got the bug trap all set up, the bugs won't be a problem. So what I need to do now is I need to research to get some new guns. Because what I need to do is I need to set up the desert here into a proper kill box. Because like I said before, if a serious attack comes through, they will totally annihilate the pub. It can be rebuilt, that's not a problem, but I need to make a killing box out of the desert here. That's going to take a hell of a long time. Either way, for the moment, thank you very much indeed for watching this silly little video of mine. If you enjoyed it, have a little look-see down at the channel, see if there's anything else I've done which takes your fancy. If so, have a little look-see, by all means, my friend. Subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, please, be wonderful to each other. See you next time.